Also get in my colleague Ruchi on the show and talk about the NBFC sector, the developments happen, and how from the government side the nudges towards how to deal with this credit slowdown and penetration and transmission of credit in the system. Ruchi, tell us, what are you gathering?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi met the top brass of financial sector, including NBFCs as well as PSU banks. We're given to understand that Cabinet Secretary, along with top officials from Finance Ministry and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, were all present for this meeting. We're given to understand this is a meeting that lasted over 4 hours. In fact, in this meeting, the Prime Minister sought presentations on the performance of the economy and especially various sectors like MSMEs as well as agriculture from the banking system. After the presentations were over, we're given to understand that Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave an address to the bankers where his message was very clear, that the banks have to support the economy during these times and the government will do whatever it takes, whatever is needed to support the banking system. In fact, this is also coming in as an assurance that if the banks need, then the government will be open to providing more capital to support the Indian banking system. Coming in at a time when the RBI has already said that if the stress in the system increases, then from the current level of close to 8%, the NPAs in the banking system may rise to about 14%. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his message to bankers, also said that the banks should focus on not just lending, but lending without fear. There should not be any fear of giving out loans. The banks should focus on small and medium enterprises, especially after collateral-free loans of close to 3 lakh crore rupees were announced as a part of the stimulus package. The Prime Minister also told the banks to support the government's mission of an Atmanirbhar Bharat push. In fact, the Prime Minister's message, in fact, this was the Prime Minister's first such meeting that he held with bankers after COVID-19 hit the Indian economy. And while these are tiring times for the economy, it is important that the financial sector comes up to speed so that the government is able to push growth forward.
Well, the other thing which is happening last couple of days is the meeting Prime Minister Modi and other regulating heads are having with industry chiefs. One such meeting is again lined up, this time with RBI and SEBI chief. Prime Minister Modi will be meeting. My colleague Karishma is here to talk more about that very important meeting. Karishma?
Yesterday's meeting has given a lot of hopes, and now today's meeting with the RBI chief, SEBI chief, and finance minister, we have commerce minister, and we have road ministers Nitin Gadkari. Now, with all of them, the major agenda that they are concentrating on is a broader topic that includes, on MSMEs, on single window clearance, on moratoriums, and what has been basically discussed with banks. Now, this could be a crucial meeting, and I must tell you that these are just steps to something bigger that's leading for a major announcement that government has actually been deciding, and could expect a stimulus or could expect something major coming out for industry sectors and banks.